Hey guys, it's Ruben from Earth and Bloom here. We got another beautiful day here, and would you believe it, it's January here. And the sun's a-shining. It's like 2 degrees Celsius right now. I was just out here sawmilling, trying out the new mill, getting some lumber for some upcoming projects. Bunch of 2x4s, a couple 2x10s, 2x6s. But this isn't today's video. You'll have to hit the subscribe button down below to see more on this. But today, I thought, since it's the new year, we might as well go do a recap on the Eastonmade. So I've had the Eastonmade for, just over a year now. I probably got it last October. No, there was salt on the road, so it was last November, December. So just over a year. And we'll go over a few things that we had to fix on it, my experience with it so far, and how many hours and how many cord we put through for last year. So if you commented on a video a few videos ago, we're going to be sending another sticker out to one of you that got the closest to the right cord amount. So let's get set up and go over a few things. Alright, so here it is. This is a 2020 model. There's the nameplate. This is a 2020 model, 1222. You can see 20, January of 20. So it makes it just about 3 years old. Other than that, it's a pretty standard Eastonmade. I got a 4-way and a 6-way. The Honda GX 390 on here. The new ones come with the Briggs. Either or, that's tit for tat, really. I like the Hondas, but those Briggs are a good motor too. I wouldn't hesitate to own one with a Briggs. This was just what came up when we bought it. Yeah, standard log lift, standard auto cycle, standard oil cooler. So when you go from the 916 to the 1222, this is all standard stuff. So it's basically the same price if you look at them. So I did put an hour meter on my Honda. What you do, or what I do for these Hondas, as you can see, she's got some use, but we're still clean. Just screw them right to, this is just your standard little hour meter. You can see a wing right here. Just screw them right there. It keeps it factory looking. And then you just run your wire onto your spark plug right there. But yeah, it keeps it nice and factory, nice and clean. Your air cover still fits on nice and perfect. And yeah, you don't have to worry about glue or nothing onto the side here. I don't like the looks of them when you put them on here. Just not factory looking. But yeah, 84.1 hours. So in 1 year we put 84 hours on it. Almost time for another oil change. But yeah, no issues with the Honda, of course. It's a bit windy out here, hopefully you can hear. So yeah, no issues with the Honda. My 2 issues I've had with this is my cylinder was an issue. They updated the end cap on the newer ones. I noticed that from my old cylinder. But my old cylinder would keep twisting the cap loose and it would never hold a seal in. So I put a new seal kit in last winter. It only lasted 20 hours. So I just drove up to Eastonmade, and great group of guys there. They took care of me, no problem. They threw a new cylinder on it and warranted the old one. They warranted the dump valve on the earlier models. It was a common problem when the machine's sitting not running. The cylinder would slowly creep out because the dump valve was leaking. Easy fix, they sent one out and you just bolt it on. And I updated, you can see a previous video, I did the update. If your Eastonmade doesn't have this hose running from this port and bypassing the cooler, you need to get that on there. You just go to your hydraulic place, buy this hose, and buy this fitting here, and that'll bypass the cooler, so not all the oil's going through the cooler. That'll prevent a cooler from blowing up. That's another simple fix. It was about 100. I was 100 and change at my local hydraulic place. But if you don't have that on your 1222, just email Eastonmade. They'll send you a buy list and all taken care of. But other than that, guys, it's been a solid machine for this year. No other issues. That's just common hydraulic part issues. That's nothing with the parts Eastonmade makes. Everything that Eastonmade manufactures, so the frame and everything, not one issue. I keep a pretty close eye on cracks and stuff because these machines go through a lot. But I've had no issues there, nothing breaking, nothing cracking. It just puts the wood out. No issues with these valve blocks. When they did the cylinder, they readjusted this a bit back to the proper pressures. But that's all easy. Battery is still original. These don't take a lot of power to start because this has electric start. And pressure gauge. Well, that's basically it, guys. It's just been a rock solid machine. So has that conveyor, but that's another story for another time. So we got 84 hours on here. What I've sold, we've sold 63 full cords. Then we do our charity split in the spring, so this machine did about 6 cord there. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cord stacked over there. So what's that? 63, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 72 cord. So it's just under a cord an hour average. That's run time, warm up times. That's pretty amazing. So yeah, I'll look at the previous video, send a sticker to whoever got closest to 63 cords. So, would I buy it again? Oh yeah, I'd buy it again. I didn't buy this new. I bought it used. I found it on the used market, surprisingly. I had my searches saved for an Eastonmade. It popped up 4 hours away, so hopped in the truck, we went and picked it up. I found this one for a few thousand less than a new one. It only had 100 or so hours. He said he put 200 cord through it, so it probably had 250 hours on it, which is nothing. But yeah, I would buy it again for sure. The guys at this place, Eastonmade, they're stand up. The whole crew there is awesome. You go there, they'll walk you through, they'll show you everything, and they'll take care of you. If you have a problem, you treat them right, they'll treat you right. It's just how business goes. So the only thing I'm looking into is I might buy the tall 4-way wedge. It's the only thing I would do because I do all tree service wood. So I'd do the tall 4-way. That's about it. I'm very happy with it. Rock solid machine. And I guess if you go to buy one, it's worth the year and a half wait. But wait times will get better as we go on here. So yeah, we sold the 63 cord, and I don't think I would have put anywhere near that number out if I didn't have this machine. So they definitely pay for themselves, and now that prices of everything gone up. The price of this one has gone up in the used market. I haven't lost $1 on it, so. But I don't plan to sell it anytime soon, unless we get a bigger one. But we won't tell Michelle about that idea. I would actually like an Eastonmade axis, or any tabletop splitter for the big funky rounds. It looks like they do all right in that. But anyways, this is about the 1222, and very happy with it. It gets a big thumbs up from me. So anyways, guys, we got a few big rounds here. We'll give you some bonus footage, split some of these rounds up for the first splits of 2023. So let's get to her. All right, so we're all warmed up. We're just gonna do a few rounds that I usually do with the split fire. Just give you guys a little treat. So here we go. drill must be cutting that one. Well, there we go. Take your two bottom pieces. I like breaking them down with the split fire first. Like what? It's just a little bit of splitting, but that's a good little pile. What was that, four rounds? Homemade grizzly bars are working. This is what they're taking out. That's pretty awesome. We'll do an update video on this in a little bit here. I got about 50 cord on it, so this one's about the easy thing. So yeah, I'm probably gonna finish up the rest of those rounds there. or the rest that I feel like dealing with before the next coffee here. So that's my thoughts on the 1222. Would I buy one again? For sure. Would I buy another one? Probably. Do I need two? Not really, but why not? So I really appreciate you guys sticking around. Here's to a good year. Let's keep growing. Hit that thumbs up button. We'll see you guys in the next one.